Okay. Okay, let's do this properly. Everyone. Okay. Back to fixing this animation. I'm gonna try something. I don't think this is a good. This is a problem. Trophy you got in Brawl. Did you finish Subspace Emissary? Having a good day. That's good. I don't like that. I don't think I've ever gotten all the trophies in Brawl. Not finished Subspace yet, but I got a topical trophy. Oh, what is it? One of Fox's. Psylocke. Oh my god. Oh no. Not such a disappointment. Oh my god. I won't say anything after that. Just say it's a Prime Force disappointment. If you want to play it. Uh, yeah, you know as much you did in 2008. Yeah, basically. Um, it's just like that whole sequence is very disappointing. It's like it's a mess. Uh, with him in Prime. Hmm. His head is messed up. Like it's not. It's moving too much. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one is way too low. Watch Psylocke actually be kind of fun as a bot playable character. That'd be that'd be so. That'd be terrible. He's so uninteresting. But then again, I guess they did put Wii Fit Trainer in Smash. Corn and Violet are probably up there in the least one. All five of the characters are for Smash. Kind of fun. Ever played Wii Fit? I've played Wii Fit like Trainer. I think I played like a Wii Fit demo. I don't think I ever actually played the game. Played a little bit of Wii Fit Trainer and it's absolute waste. I mean, the game. Yeah, I never played. I think I only played demo. But I don't even remember. I've seen the board, the Wii Fit board. Have you played it? I do not want Incineroar specifically from the starters of that gen, but quite fun how they put them together. I played some Wii Fit. As someone who likes odd controls games, I had to give it a go. The board also works for a few of the games. I remember it worked for like a skateboarding game, didn't it? Or was that like a separate controller for that? There was a skateboard controller. I don't know for which game. I don't think it was Tony Hawk. But I think in the Wii Fit board, the Wii Fit board could be used for that too. Um, you think of Tony Hawk Ride, which had a ride board on all platforms, but Skate it supports a balance board, but the Wii remote and nunchuck are actually decent too. Okay. Okay. Anyway. The Skate is apparently pretty good, like as a franchise. At least the new one was well liked. Never really played it though. Something's still wrong with the head. Two. Why is this like pulled back? It should be like his head is moving, and I should be using that for my hard point. Here, actually, I will draw this. I will give him an extra thing, so this will be the background. There is his head. It should barely move from here. Ah. What was your favorite motion-controlled game? I like motion controls in general, but I guess Skyward Sword is gonna be my favorite. Okay, that's better. I think that was a problem. Head is really important. If I play Red Steel 2 in full, it would be my favorite, but let me look at my library. I think Super Mario Galaxy was my answer to this. Mario Galaxy was pretty good. People hated the fucking the bird or the non-motion the motion controls that weren't like was spinning Mario and the ball. I love the ball. The balance ball was great. I don't know if that was in 2 or 1, but I love that or both. Ball is life in Galaxy. I love that. Fix his hair as well. The head is important. One. I think his little hair thing isn't working. Brawl is like that's right. How are you liking Brawl so far? Refining my love for Brawl, 900% certain that tripping is only on for fights against playable characters. Shadow version included, I see. He said he balanced single player and multiplayer separately. That characters have different values, and apparently he did it himself. So that was a terrible idea. I'm playing Sensei solo on hard with no stickers. It's fairly sure I last played through it all on normal in 2008, but also started PM version, but never finished. I can't remember where I finished Subspace Emissary, and I know I was big on All Star mode. I really tried to. I mean, I finished it. It has to be finished on normal. Um, I really liked All Star mode. I tried it like perfect All Star mode, no healing items, but I couldn't get it done on the highest difficulty. I actually played it with a friend. Like there was 2-player mode. We played that shit forever. Love that. But we also couldn't get it. There you go. If values were tweaked differently between Subspace and Standard, I can't tell. If I was solo character main and got undivided time, I'd notice. Honestly, I didn't notice too much. But I was cool for recognizing that single player content needs multiplayer. Yeah, that was really fun. I love that it was like a new thing. Play that like constantly with my friend. Did you know you can play all spirit battles with a friend as well? Oh, it wasn't a day one feature, but it continued from Brawl. I did. I think yeah. Can't you do like yeah? World of Light is you can do that multiplayer. Yeah. I think it was like a thing. Oh no, it wasn't in Smash Run, but I guess that was a 3DS. Oh yeah, we're at 8K, by the way. World of Light, hey Lloyd. World of Light multiplayer was day one, I think, but Spirit Board didn't support additional players to the next year or so, I see. Oh, Spirit Board, that's right. Does it? I remember like what's the one for Smash 4 for the Wii U? I remember it was a board game, but I never played it. And I really was not interested. I think I played for like a second and I was like, I'm not doing this. No more, please. Smash Tour? Yeah. I can see you, Lloyd. I like you are unmuted here. You want me to unmute your other channel? Smash. Well, that was Smash for Wii U, right? I can't remember what the name was. The the main mode for the 3DS. Yeah, I think so. That show was not great, but was the first official time we could have multiplayer characters across a single player stocks. Multiple characters, sorry. Multiple characters across the single player stocks. Not being Smash Run, yeah, Smash Run was amazing. It's a problem. Get rid of this. Smash Run is too good, too addicting, and they didn't bring it back. Replace it with a giant board game. They're like Smash Tour didn't work, so we're gonna do this one. Like the Brawl lets you have different characters per stock in subspace, yeah. Especially. I mean, there's that I don't know, was it team battle or all star mode? Like what's it called? I can't remember what not all star mode. There was a mode where like you can play every life is a different character, which is like becomes even closer to KOF. I think that should like the game might should be played like that probably. It would like really help with balancing if you're required to play different characters per stock. I don't know how it would work with Smash because Smash is like the gimmicky sort of Street Fighter thing. Like every character is wildly different. Squad Strike started at Squad Strike, yeah, and all the unofficial mods like that were in prior games. I think Squad Strike. They should use that method. Did you not know about it? The mods? No, I didn't know about that. I know a lot of like cosmetic mods. I knew like Brawl Minus, Balanced Brawl, all them. Um, Brawl Plus. But I didn't know like specifically like that, like a Squad Strike mod. Oh, hey. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I am muted. Forgot. Okay, let's see. I lost my train of thought when I like pulled the desk down. I think what I remember most about Brawl mods was like obviously the cosmetic mods were really really good. Like the Sephiroth mod for Marth gave him the really long sword, but the hitboxes didn't change. so you couldn't hit them with the with most of the sword. But it was really funny looking. There are tons of like mods from years ago now you can find on the internet of old matches. Okay, I'll just do this. We're gonna cheat a little bit so they you can see his face. This might be a problem later. What the hell is this? This goes forward. It comes back. This goes forward again. This goes all the way back. Stays back, comes forward. All right, so okay, so that's the problem. That's what I'm experiencing. Um, what can I do with subspace? What can I remember? Like I can't remember much about subspace. I remember what ended up happening was that subspace was like a death by a thousand cuts situation, so it got really annoying on higher difficulties because you were basically guaranteed to die because every enemy hit really hard. They didn't hit much, but they hit really hard, and you were basically guaranteed to get hit. So eventually, you would die because it was so long. Not as long as World of Light. World of Light is way too long, but very big, very involved. Excellent cutscenes. I'm gonna have to, but I have to leave early because I have to go to. I'm gonna go to a movie today, but I'm gonna watch Hard Boiled. Hard Boiled. I may differ as I'm not playing for no deaths yet, and I appreciate the pace of it. You do seem like an optimizer. Eventually, maybe not the beginning, obviously, but Who are you playing? Oh, well, yeah, we're here to play everybody, so I'm sorry. Place for hard mode and stickers. Okay. Also, Sakurai says subspace was rebalanced, but as long as I can select it, not too cracked. Yeah. I think it was just like because the screens are are smaller. They made the character slower and stuff like that. It doesn't matter because Meta Knight can do whatever he wants. Yeah, by the end I'll be able to choose. I'll be able to choose, but my favorites are probably Hit Mars Link. Yeah, I'm a bit nostalgic for the old English version. Oh, okay. I don't like Marth's English voice. I'm not as big in that one. I don't know, like maybe it's nostalgia, but I do not like Marth's English voice. It'll be ages before we can play as villains, but Mario is a favorite for me too. Oh, oh. That's right. It does take a while. Yeah, actually, it does take a while. I can't remember if like I remember it was so weird. There's the big cutscene. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's that. No, I guess you have that giant cutscene at the end of Subspace. That's super famous. It was so weird seeing those characters together on like a sci-fi thing. I think nostalgia to not like English Marth. I think it's right. Yeah, the voice actor is incredibly talented and a good voice match, but still doesn't feel right. I think it is. It just doesn't seem like the personality doesn't seem. I kind of thought like Marth was a lot colder as a person because I didn't ever play his game because of Smash. Like he doesn't speak. He's very terse when he does speak. But then like in later games and after I learned about what Marth's about, uh, he's a lot less interesting. I'll say he's a lot more like Hero Man. But I guess I never really played his game, so maybe he has a little more nuance. Marth's voice actor conveyed that in Smash. I think I low-key screwed by the localization for Smash. They actually removed a lot of spoken lines in Japanese. In Smash 64, all the way to Ultimate. I also like that Captain Falcon's lines, uh, they're different. They changed the lines for Ultimate, I think, but apparently it comes from one recording session. They did change the lines, but it was just extra recording, extra lines from the original recording session for Smash 64. So I don't think like he ever came back and oh no, he did come back and do the ramen lines, right? That was it. I don't know if you told me that or that was a short I found. It ranges from Fox speaking Japanese in 64 to Hero not saying attack names if you're on any setting other than English. Oh. Oh, remember Fox's Smash 4 voice act? I think it's the same voice actor, just the voice acting is not great. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There isn't that weird pop anymore. It's just smoothly running. Cool. Let's do that. This only makes Mark seem much colder, as we don't have warmer lines, even if you don't understand them. Fox's Smash 4 alt voice is the same as the 64 3DS voice, funny enough. Direction. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. The Smash 4 was so bad. And then, like, Smash, the Ultimate was, like, fine. And the same guy. Any Sonic fan would know this, that's right. I only saw Rouge's voice direction so different. Like, completely different. And then in Frontiers is another thing. Frontiers are like, everyone's like really serious about everything. Arthur Craig Smith is both highest pitch English game voice for Sonic and the lowest pitch one. Yeah. Amy was the biggest weird thing in Frontiers. I only watched Frontiers, I didn't play it. Watched my friend play on Frontiers, but like like she was like really grim, like serious, I guess is the word. Because I'm not used to like the actual normal Amy. I'm used to boy crazy Amy. If I had to pick a member of the current cast I like the least, probably Knuckles feels the most off. What game? Yeah, was there a new game that came out? I would have heard about it. I think Sonic Frontiers. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really like Knuckles that much. I love the songs, the raps in Adventure 2 Battle. Like Pumpkin Hill rap is amazing. Crossworlds. Okay, yeah. Okay, Sonic Crossworlds. Yeah, I don't really like Knuckles that much, so I don't really follow him that much. I got into Sonic through Heroes, so I like the adventure 4Kids cast the most. Scott something and Dan Green. No, Dan Green was in Sonic. Shit, raw. You know the drill with the first one. Wait, what? What? I think I lost something. Shit, what do I know the drill for? I think I forgot what I was saying. The first English Knuckles is infamous for saying something close to oh shit, Rock. Yeah, he's come moving here. Oh, I didn't play Heroes. That's right. He has acknowledged this in interviews and said he was told to say shift, but to lower the F sound. He's probably making fun, but still. I just remember, oh no, from Sonic Adventure, that meme. Sonic Adventure 1. That's when meme to hell. The Heroes. Then I'll play Sonic Adventure in full. Oh, it is the same voice. Ooh, bro. Oh no. Oh no. I can't do it. It's great. I love that. Ah, I want to listen to Pumpkin Hill again. I'm gonna do that. Hope to hear you like Hardball by next. Well, probably tomorrow, because I'm watching it after stream today. I'm gonna 2 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't realize it was that long. That's like back in the day. Nowadays, I see a lot of 3 hour movies, but or 2 hour 30 movies. That's long. Though I guess a foreign film has that. Like Indian films, definitely. Oh my God. Oh wait, no, it's one more. Nope, movie. You type in hard boiled, you get hard boiled egg recipes. An hour and 30 minutes. I said 2 hours. The Adventures Sonic casts were the Adventures Sonic cast were also used in Advance 3 in battle. I strongly suspect they reused voice clips from their back catalog. It makes sense. Yeah, it says 2 hours, 30 minutes. Oh, is this all of them? Alright. Now I'm gonna have to figure out the shading for this, so. I think there are also select Sonic games, apparently writers, which use a mix of adventure and 4Kids cast. I think there are all select Sonic games, which is a mix of adventure and 4Kids cast. What's Dan Green been doing recently? He is completely different. His name is James Schneider. It goes by Dan Green. All of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, every Yu-Gi-Oh! one. So he's Knuckles as well. he's been asleep before the movie. I actually just woke up, honestly. I really have to get ready, everything. So he is for the Four Kids One Piece dub. He was Johnny, Mr. Four, Nizumi, and the narrator. He was a narrator, like the narrator at the beginning. It doesn't sound like him at all. Okay, and let's see. Tons of Yu-Gi-Oh! He was also did Norland from Code Geass. Rose of the Recapture. And then there's a lot of animation he's been in part of. Turtles Forever. Yeah, that's all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, he did a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There once was a man named Gold Roger, and he was king of the pirates. Before they hung him from the gallows, he spoke these words: "My treasure is yours for the taking. I left all of it in one, or if you can find it, I left all of it in one piece." I didn't know that in Japanese he doesn't say One Piece, but it's still called One Piece, but he doesn't say it. He says, like, I left all of it in that place. It just doesn't sound anything like him. What is crazy, I saw him, like, do an interview with, what's it called? He just do an interview about Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was, like, his regular voice, and then he does, Yami Yugi's voice, like, the Pharaoh's voice. And it's fine. It's, like, normal. But then, he does younger, like, regular Yugi's voice. And it's I didn't realize how high pitched it was. It didn't seem that high pitched in the show. It's so weird coming out of his, like, he's like this big dude. It's so weird coming out of him. Yo, he does all, like, so many of the Knuckles for the video games. It's the Shadow for Sonic Riders, Sonic 06, and played Mephiles. Rivals, Secret Rings, Olympic Games, Rivals 2, All Star Racing, Black Knight. He doesn't do Frontiers, it looks like. The fun localization, but risky. I think it was because they had to explain the plot to Americans as fast as possible. So that'd be like really on the nose. Oh my god, Ultimate Muscle! I hated that show. I couldn't watch this even as a kid. It was so dumb. He was actually Knuckles as Knuckles in 2010. There were at least two Knuckles after him. Okay, wish they kept him, but Eggman stayed. Eggman, I mean, Eggman's fantastic. Whoever's voicing Eggman is great. Did he? It's the same voice in Sonic Boom, right? think Ultimate Muscle was probably failed by localization marketing, but it's tough. Yeah, this was years ago. This was like decades ago as a child. Or a kid, not probably like a teenager. I think it was like too anime for me at the time. It was too goofy, too silly, too yeah, cartoony, too anime. But even more normal things like Detective Conan can have a lot of trouble. Yeah, Detective Conan, I didn't realize like they also have like anime fights because there's that one guy who's like a athlete but also like a Superman. I watched one of the movies and it caught me off guard because like 90% of the movie was Conan figuring things out, and then like the last was like a fight, like a big fight. Right? Is that it? Is that everything? Oh no, okay, I forgot something. The prior voice died after his perform. Oh, is Mike Pollock has been English Eggman voice since 2004 in games. 2005. The prior voice died after his performance in Heroes, but voice clips were reused in a few games the year after. Who did the voice for see Eggman in the original series, the one with Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the one with Steve Urkel as Sonic? Long John Baldry. Damn. Yeah, he died in 2005, right? John, yeah, Long John Baldry. John William Long John Baldry. Yo, he was like a singer. Dude, he's so much like he's really accomplished. Oh well. Oh well. Hmm. That I just had a pretty. I just read his like health slowly deteriorate. in his Wikipedia article. Okay. I'm looking for things that oh god, so many problems. I think I should like the guitar never like moves. Like here, this is kind of a mistake. This shouldn't happen. Like where it's like 3D. So I think I should just like make the guitar once and just copy paste it. Like I just move it. Just make it much more consistent, that's for sure. Might make it look a little cheap. It's such a big thing that's very clearly not moving, but we'll see. But it is like changing. It's changing position and stuff too much in size and proportions. It looks fine in a sketch, but a lot of things like the hair, like changing the amount of spikes is going to be a problem later. So that has to stay the same. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 4 big ones. Or he has 3 big ones and 2 small ones. Okay. So this should be 3 big ones and 2 small ones. It's like a hand. I guess it did explain his like John Baldry or like Long John. They explain his voice in as Eggman, where he has like terrible smoker's lung. I think I mentioned that a fan game happened to have the OG English Shadow as a voice in it. I don't know if you mentioned that actually. OG English Shadow. Any voice actors from games 10 plus years ago that you'd love to have, even if it's only a smaller role like announcer? From games 10 years ago, wow. Hmm. I mean, Charles Martinet, I would like him to be part of Mario. Um, but I guess that doesn't really count. Let me see. Who's just completely out? Isn't Sonic Fan game, but it does have Child Garden elements. Oh, Star Garden. Okay, I see. Is there like VAs that really that don't? Oh, just for like a joke, I want to find the original English, the original voice actors for the Street Fighter 2. The guy who originally did Hadoken, who did the that sort of like the death sound. I want to see what they're doing. I would like to bring them back. I don't think they're credited at all. I have no idea. For me, it would be having the OG Dante as well. Not doing. I only remember the from 3. Original SF2 voice. I don't even think no crazy things have happened. Yeah, like it was a janitor or something. Like the receptionist was doing voices. Just whoever they could pull. I know JP Voice for Sonic CD was actually a composer for the game who is still at Sega, but they refused to say who was for 20 years. People made it the flip up and assumed it was a woman. Oh, like the song, like Sonic Boom. Okay. I don't get live anymore, probably. No, yeah, that's true. I would love that to be like a thing. I would also love like them to I know it was like a completely fabricated made up thing for April Fools, but if they put Shang Long in the game somewhere. I don't know if he's in Street Fighter 1 or he's in Street Fighter 6 as like a Easter egg. But if they put Shang Long as like an actual character in a game, that would be great. He has nothing to do with Ryu, but like if he was just in the game somewhere. Because they have like the old Street Fighter One characters as cameos in World Tour mode. You met Retsu. You can meet. I think you meet Eagle. Uh, I doubt it is. I mean the "I'm out of here" voice for Sonic. Okay, that's what I see. It is basically the earliest game voice for Sonic of Sega Sonic. Oh. Uh, Who else? Like, I don't remember many voice actors or like voices that really stuck with me. Oh, Masato Nishimura. Okay. Whoever does the MVC music. Let me take you for a ride. I don't know. She's like a singer, so True Love we're making the Desert Sage. I don't know what it's called, but she should. A lot of those voice, you know what? Like a lot of those music people, the singers should come back. They brought back Testa and Infinite for the various Street Fighter 3 remakes. And they got Infinite back for the Evo intro for Street Fighter 3 to do some new lines. Speaking of SFT, what do you think of parries in games? You can have separate answer based on type of game. I love parries. Absolutely love parries. I love the way Street Fighter 3 handles it. Love the way Brawl handled it. I hate the way they keep trying to change things. Street Fighter 6 is fine as well. I hate the fact that Street Fighter 6 like gives you proration on a parry. It's so dumb. Why are they like nerfing you that hard? It's 20% proration. It's like an insane like decrease in damage. A perfect parry, by the way. Perfect parry. You do so much less damage on your next attacks. Unbelievably dumb. Um, but yeah, I think parrying to me is like the ultimate like high level attack, high level skill, because it's something like people like you need to understand everything about the game and you just need to get a feel for it. You need to like to get a parry, you need to have a good sense of timing and you need to read. You have to be at the right place at the right time and you have to um, recognize that you have parried. Because if you parry, you can parry accidentally and just not follow up because you didn't expect it. This is more of a thing in Brawl or in Smash because um, or like in Brawl and Melee, because like if you're early on the parry, you'll shield, so you can like accidentally shield at the right time and get a parry. Whereas like in Street Fighter 3, you have to press forward. You probably very rarely are accidentally parrying in that game. There's also lockouts for parries. It's very well done in those two games. Brawl, perfect. Melee, unbelievably dumb. They have like a huge amount of pushback. I call it a windbox, but it has a bunch of pushback and unbelievably dumb thing they added to that for perfect shielding. It's nice that they reflect projectiles, but it's this stupid decision to have like extra pushback. Brawl did it absolutely perfectly, and they have completely removed it. They just different for different sake in Ultimate. Like there's no reason to change that ever. And other games, I think Rivals 2 does it too, right? Rivals 2 does what's the word? Rivals 2 does like parrying Ultimate style where you have to like drop the shield to parry. And I don't like it because this is how it works. Shielding, you'll have like there's three separate the idea is that there's 2 frames in Smash. In 2 frames, frame 2 the shield is out. That's when it starts. And then you would think that, oh, if I tap shield, it will take 2 frames to come out, and then immediately it takes 11 frames to drop in Ultimate. But the first 5 frames of your shield drop, that's when you can parry. This is the parry window. And you think that's, oh, okay, so frame 3 basically is a parry. But that's not true, because you have to stay in shield for 11 frames before you can drop your shield. Like it's non-negotiable. You have to stay in the shield. So in reality, 2 frames, then you have to wait 11 frames, and then you can drop your shield. So you have to wait 13 frames before you can parry. So you can't like parry on command, or like parry on reaction, which is the point of parrying. Like you have to make a read 13 frames in advance. And it's just so stupid. And ironically, like you think parrying keeps you in shield longer, but this type of parry does it more. Like I hate it. I hate it so much. There's no thought in process involved in this change to parry. It just seems like someone at Bandai Namco wanted to put their stamp on it. Like, yeah, everything was done perfectly in Brawl, but I'm making this game, so I wanna put my stamp on it. I wanna put my name on it. It's so dumb. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a huge, even longer rant about parries in games. The more I think about it, the more surprised I am a damage to drag didn't happen earlier than Street Fighter 6. I hate that. The parrying is hard. It's a high level thing. Like I won. Why are you punishing me for it? What I'm reading from your feelings is that your games are more likely than not to use brawl parrying if you pick it all. My game uses exactly brawl parrying down to like I'm pretty sure every aspect of my game is like the parrying in my game and shielding um by extension are brawl. Like down to the frame times for shield drops. Brawl has a 7 frame shield drop, which is absurd. Um and my game has a 7 frame shield drop. Like that. That is by far the shortest shield drop in Smash. I think Melee has a longest. No, yeah, I think Melee has the longest shield drop. I think even I put extra. I think I put like 5 frames of invincibility on parrying. When you parry something, you're invincible for a little bit of time. I don't think Brawl does that. I don't think so. Wait till you play Stellar Blade. Single player parries are another kettle of fish, and some games you want. And some games want you to low key play Simon Says. Yeah, fucking Sekiro. Single player parries, I don't even like. They're not even in this conversation. They're just a different thing. Multiplayer parries are like is what I typically talk about. The single player parries, like Soulsborne games, are like love their parries, and I hate those games. It becomes a lot more shallow when it becomes a game of Simon Says. What other games have parries that I've actually played? Oh, here's some. I remember Rushdown Revolt. They they had a different. They didn't like parries that much. So what they did was they kind of did the Street Fighter 3 combined with Smash. So you had to be in shield, and then you had to press forward when you wanted to parry, and it would drop your shield. Right, it would drop your shield and you'd be vulnerable for a bunch of frames. So there's like an end lag to parrying and all that. There's me warning you about Stellar Blade, by the way, too, like Reef. Yeah, I heard Stellar Blade unfortunately uses a lot of Soulsborne elements. That's why, like, I was very what's the word? Wary of actually playing it. But we'll see. Exceptionally perfect. Oh yeah, they are. They are actually, yeah. I did find that out while I was playing Slap City that they did it properly. They did the perfect shield properly. There's no games, no bullshit, no extra garbage nonsense. It's just correct. You best celebrate for the art, anyways. Yep. Finish my guy before Celebrate 2 comes out. I mean, honestly, I buy most games for the art. Typically, single player games aren't that exciting. Um, like actually, no game is exciting for the gameplay. It's very rare that like I have a game that like I gotta buy this game because it looks like the gameplay looks so cool that like I don't know, like I already know Mario. It's probably gonna be great. Zelda's probably gonna be great, but like a new game I never heard of, the gameplay usually doesn't draw me in. I haven't even played like a Smash or like a fighting game that has gameplay I would say is like perfect. You notice that in Brawl and Smash 4, I think a perfect shield can be cancelled into a counter, which immediately activates if the hitbox is still in range. Oh, like a down B, like a Marth counter. I'm not sure. Have I ever done that? I don't know if I've ever done that. I usually like a up B or something queued up when I'm about to pair with Marth. I remember liking it a lot in Smash Run with Hulk. You could go from defense to a sick. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I guess like I don't know how the hitbox deactivation works. Yeah, I guess that is a nice little nuance because in my game, when you, I guess yeah, because like typically attack in Smash you're gonna have like a bunch of people. So when you hit somebody at first, the hitbox, like here's a sword. The hitbox is out, and then here's you. If it like detects you, if it detects you, then for one frame, the next frame the hitbox is still there, but it's no longer detecting you because it already hit you. So I guess countering is like a different type of hitbox. I remember liking it a lot in Smash. I mainly tested this in extra modes, but I don't think ult maintains it. Oh, okay. I didn't spell switch earlier with Marth. It may depend on the mode or flags, but a bullet bill would normally only be active once, one on hit once for half a second. But if you counter right after parry, it works out. And I think it's specifically affected by perfect shield. Oh, if I'm wrong and blocking them, then countering works. So explain by comparison. Um, Speaking of changes to the games, to the games, I made a really big change to my game, where I have like normally like when you have landing lag in my game, or like when you hit somebody successfully in my game, you have no landing lag. But if you whiff or if you hit shield, you do take landing lag. I I removed the shield one. If you hit shield, if you hit something, you have no landing lag now. I'm trying to make it more like a KOF or like a fighting game, where like you hit them in the air and then you land and you have advantage, so you can run in and hit them in the ground as well. Had to change a lot of values to make sure you can't just loop it. God damn it. Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, I changed the sorry, I'm changing this because I'm gonna show you the I tested how the game feels with the buddy. I have not in person too. So I have to figure that out. You don't have single player prepare problems, but balancing for multiplayer solo dev. Yeah, I don't have anybody to test a lot of these things with. I have to go back and ask my friends. This time, the problem like last time I went to my friends to test these out is that the game lagged so hard and I could not figure out why on my laptop. Um, but I figured it out now, so it should be fine. The music, yeah, the music's that doesn't work for this. Okay, let me we'll be back to our regular thing in a second. Okay, okay. Studio mode, source, OC arts. Oh my god, it's killing me. All right, all right, should be good. Everything should be fine. There we go. Okay, where are you? One second. A lot of problems going on here. Good. Okay, fine. That's fine. It crashed. Here over here. You're making too good. 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 Also, did you see the 40th anniversary Dragon Ball stuff? Battle of the Gods getting redone. I have not seen. I don't like the super. I don't like the gods. I'm not a fan of any of that. Trivializes the whole thing. So I kind of dropped off Dragon Ball. They do have other things on the way, but I don't mind story stopping. You're going full Superman clearly though. Yeah. I was tired of like I think it trivializes all of their accomplishments that you have gods now that can like fix stuff, change stuff. Oh god. Dragon Ball Broly was a good movie though. All right, so here. So one thing I added after images when you run, at least to this character, because she's a ninja, so she would have that some cool stuff like that. Or when you air dash. Um, I also added some new animations. This new back here. It's be much faster though. This I added to, or finished it. The rough and okay. So normally this attack, a lot of ending lag, and then if I put shield up, now there's no ending lag, so you can like. But all of these like grounded attacks are either neutral or just you are slightly minus. And you can't air dash. You can't air dash when you shield. If you hit shield, so you can't really follow up. Um, but yeah, it can get really harsh, and then it's over. Like you have to like the main thing is like this. Like that wasn't a combo or like block stun. You can just roll out or jump and hit me. But this is like hop pressure in KOF. Uh-oh. What's going on? Let me kill you and see if that fixes anything. There it is? Okay. What else did I add? I added one other thing. I think. Sorry, I just have to let me see what you're saying. The other things on the way, but if you don't like Super, you won't like anything but the montage with the Hans Zimmer music from the anniversary. I'll check it out though. I feel like having after images should be for a special run stance or universal. And maybe I was looking at like Ibuki's like step dash in Street Fighter 4 and 3, and she does every time she does step dash, she has like a little after image for where she started at. I might make it like a universal thing for air dashes. What else did I do for this? God, I'm forgetting something very important that I added. Did a lot of work on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So normally, these grounded attacks you can air dash, but you can't really like. Oh, sorry. I just spoiled it. But you can air dash, but you can't like actually attack. This is the air dash in the air is really short, so that's why you can like follow up and attack. But on the ground, you have to wait until it's all the way over. But what I added was you can now use one of your like resources to cancel your air dash into an attack. So like that. Like that. But you have a limited amount of resources, and I'm kind of changing the way you get them. The only way you can get them is like using one of these attacks. So that's one. That's the other. And now I have 3, so let me see if I can do this. Oh. Forgot what key this was. Stop that. Oh my god, I forgot which key does the repeating attacks. State doesn't reset either. Oh, there it is. Good. Okay. Sorry. Any niche features from Brawl that you really don't want? RCO lag is probably one. Okay, so the combo you're yeah. So from Brawl I don't want. Let me see. I don't want tripping. I don't want any chain grabs, but I made sure that's gone. I'm like going through the things I would remove. I don't want tripping. I don't want any chain grabs. Hmm. No teching. This is like a Smash thing. I don't want like tech anything. I don't want tech chasing. I don't want teching on the ground. I don't want any of that. Hit stun canceling. That's like Brawl's thing that really messed it up. Hit stun canceling is probably the worst one. I wanted Dacus, but it doesn't work. I don't know how to actually get it done in my game. Oh, there's no dash attack in my game, so you can't dash attack cancel up smash. I don't want characters that have items. No teching at all is pretty hot take. I'm sure you'll be able to clarify. No. I mean like you can't tech. You can't tech off walls. You can't tech off the ground. There's no tech chasing. There's no tech state. I think teching is probably the worst. Okay, second worst mechanic in Smash in the Smash series. The first is offstage. Offstage has always been terrible. It's always been shallow. But like here, when I do this, then they hit the ground like that. Yeah, they can't tech. It's a lot simpler. I think like the idea that you have, it's like it becomes a guessing game for like five what's the word? 5 attacks or 5 options. Like you can tech roll left or right. You can tech immediately tech get up. You can delay get up, and you can get up attack, and that's all you have to worry about. It's very shallow. It's a very shallow thing. A guessing game, and it's been de-emphasized the farther it's gone on, which I think is for the best. The farther Smash has gone on. You dash into anything you want is proto Dacus. Yeah, you just maintain momentum. Oh yeah, stutter stepping is kind of necessary in order to do like a standing what's it called? A standing smash. Stutter stepping is kind of necessary. That was a thing in Brawl I really liked. So you see him moving forward slightly. It doesn't really help as much in this game, but yeah. Anyway. No downstate, no tech is very different take on fighting games. It's hard to name games like that, which aren't like dive one hit kill games. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like a lot of these things like dash dancing, wave dashing, tech chasing, offstage, ledge game. It's like you're really stuck making Smash, if you have those things in your game, you're stuck making Smash. All input is still digital, I presume. No. It's if you look at the bottom left. I don't know. Can you see it actually? Okay, you can't see it. But it's analog. It's analog sticks. So like tilting, traditional tilting, and tapping. I might add like help later for that, but I'm not sure. I also don't I don't like that there's a button for strong, maybe or like tilts and smashes. I don't know if that's like a popular thing. Um, but I really don't like it. I figured out how to do it very easily in Smash, how to do tilts and smashes. So okay. Anyway. There's no walking. There's no sorry, there's no like analog walking where there's like a gradient. Also something I didn't like in 4. They're really like you could like tiptoe in 4. You said still making Smash like it's a bad thing. Yeah, I want to see unique games without the wheel is unchallenged. I know it's more like you have to like really stick to Smash. Whereas like the successful Smash games platform fighters is a Brawlhalla, which is completely different. Trust your vision, hoping to see it. So thank you. I mean, I hope so. I don't know like if this is gonna be like the game where I sell a million copies, but like I'm trying to. I don't like the hit-driven industry, so I'm trying to like make a whole full brand thing, so I can make money while making the game and then sell it afterwards. But like my thing about like still making Smash, like you're stuck to making Smash. You, wave dashing isn't cool unless you have all this stuff around it, right? Because like Marvel has triangle dashing, which is wave dashing, but it's completely different. It's a completely different game. So like wave dashing isn't cool unless you have platforms you can also edge cancel off of. You also have to like make sure that they're like hot, like they're spaced correctly, so it's not just some random thing, and you can like have the like triple platform situation, so you can chain them all together. Not to mention just how it works mechanically. 7 frames is like a perfect wave dash. That's 7 frame while you're on the ground. Lag basically. Like would dash dancing be cool if you didn't have wave dashing to put you back in neutral? That sort of thing. There was a very different platform fighter called Indie Pogo, which did decently, but kind of dialed back later on with what was different. And you are probably aware of how Rivals has become more Smash like. Yeah, I've seen that. But even Rivals 1 to some extent has been very. The overall movement system and it was very similar. Platforming is very similar in that game, in Rivals 1. Because it also has Wave Dash. And yeah, now it has like shields and ledges and stuff, and it boxes you in, and I don't like that. Like the main thing like would be like this. Like why would you ever in your life do something like this, like a dash hop? Sorry. Ah, it's a little far. Why would you do that if you can just wave dash and like attack somebody like this? Or wave dash nair. Wave dash nair and then continue. I have like ultimate dash dancing though, so like it's just a really short dash. So stuff like that. And also I added that's another reason why I added like the to give the wave dash feeling. Like the good thing about wave dashing, you can just use any attack out of a dash. You're not locked into dash attack. There's a lot of little things. There's any if you look at Sakurai, his compromise is like, okay, I'll add one more button in Kirby's racing game sequel. Right after 20 years, I finally I finally allowed myself to add one more button. But yeah, I think that's it. I think dash jumps to avoid hazards has use or to save resources. I'm thinking about hypotheticals that aren't in the game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like avoid like platforming would be very useful, but for the game, it'd be like why even bother having that? It's already like pretty cumbersome to do dash dancing or dash hopping. Um, but it fits for my game because it's like it's air dashing. So movie time. Yep, I gotta go. But yeah, thanks for let's see. Right, I have to transition to this game. Thanks for coming. Thanks for talking. I appreciate it. My God, this camera, that or the lighting in this room is awful. This camera's very washed out. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for talking. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Oh, we'll figure it out. You're looking like Eris. Oh my God. I have to like pitch up, put the camera like underneath my chin, looking up. That'll be Eris. But yeah, we'll see.